Learn from Arnold Schwarzenegger 7 rules for achieving your true purpose in life. Based on his journey of continuous reinvention, he explains how to achieve success. Hello, I'm Juan Navarro. This is Advanced Quality Programs, and I invite you to explore the quality philosophies and concepts, apply them to our everyday life. I read Arnold's autobiography, Total Recall, a long time ago. It remains one of my favorite books. Recently, I heard him on his podcast, Arnold's Pump Club, promoting his new book, Be Useful, and I added it to my reading list. I read this book, and it focuses more on his principles of success, as he used them in his life. Principles that he believes will help others to achieve their goals. The first one is Be Useful, the name of the book, which is the best piece of advice his father ever gave him. Let's explore the rules for life. Rule 1 is have a clear vision. All great change begins with a clear vision. Vision provides purpose and meaning. A clear vision is a picture of what we are wanting to achieve in life and what we want our life look like. Then a plan for how to get there. People who feel lost often fail to realize that no one forced them to make those decisions. We can start small and building our vision, or start large and broad. Then slowly focus and refine it, taking time and space for ourselves to walk and think what is crucial. Walking can increase our creativity and inspire ideas and change lives, according to Arnold. Even if we cannot formulate a grand vision, we can start by setting small goals, testing them, and then building momentum. Create time and space each day to think, to daydream, and allow inspiration to enter in our lives. Check in with ourselves daily to assess where we stand. Rule 2 is never think small. Ignoring the naysayers. They have never achieved anything significant themselves. Therefore, and otherwise, they would encourage you or us to achieve our goals. So we can use naysayers as motivation or ignore them, but never believe them. We should not have a plan B. Creating a plan B decreases our resolve to achieve plan A, our big vision. The only limit that truly exists in our minds, it's our mind. Pursuing our dreams and refusing to give up is beneficial for our happiness, for our success, and it can also inspire others. So follow rule 2, never think small. Now, rule 3 is work your ass off. There is no substitute for hard work. In any undertaking, we must do the repetitions needed to proper perform. Be fully committed and focused with each step on the process. Pain and sacrifice are necessary for growth. Nothing builds character like resilience through pain. Nothing destroys character like succumbing to pain and quitting. So enduring pain without purpose is foolish. Productive pain yields growth and builds character, bringing us closer to achieving our vision. Pain needs meaning to be bearable. Part of doing hard work is following throughout until the finish, to completion. Busyness is an excuse that we shouldn't accept. It is if something matters to you or to us, we always make time for it. So when pursuing a vision, nothing is more energizing and important than making progress. Rule 4 is sell, sell, sell. And we must promote, communicate, and sell our vision. Understand how to sell it and to whom. First, we have to sell it to ourselves, convince ourselves, embrace and own our own story. Even if it's painful or we feel ashamed at the beginning. Hiding our mistakes make us seem dishonest. But using resonant language, understanding our goal, helps in advocacy and lead to success and conviction. Rule 5 is shift gears. Don't complain about any situation unless you are prepared to improve it. If you identify a problem and don't have the potential solution, don't complain about it. Negativity bias is a survival mechanism that keeps us as humans focused on a potential threat. But to thrive, we must accept our circumstance and shift our perspective. Failure is never fatal. It's a cliché, but it is true. When we see failure as a positive part of the process, it becomes less daunting to test our limit. Risk and risk tolerance are relative. The real question about risk is, what do we have to lose? So we have to shift the gear. Rule 6 is, shut your mouth, open your mind. College degrees are valuable, experience is valuable, and if your career requires them, well, go for it. However, if you lack direction or don't need a degree, it might be leading you to unnecessary debt. Arnold learned his most important lessons through his gym career, through training and hard work, setting goals, planning, persevering, communicating, and helping others. The high or elevated costs, monetary or in time, for education can make people feel they can't afford to dream because they can't afford the college education. But a key aspect of education is cultivating curiosity, with or without academic degree. Important, interesting, and influential people are drawn to those who ask questions and listen attentively. When we are curious and humble enough to admit that we don't know everything, people are open and want to engage with us and offer their help so that we can also learn from them. So be a sponge absorbing knowledge. Rule 7 is to break our mirrors. Arnold found it confusing to be called self-made man, as many had helped him along the way to the top. Even those who hurt you or hurt us teach a valuable lesson on what we are trying to achieve. Success is never achieved alone. We receive guidance and support, making that a duty for us to help others. Extend a hand, support the next generation, and practice generosity. Life isn't a zero-sum game, so together we can grow and prosper. Arnold finishes explaining the 7th rule by providing information about some studies that explain or that support the idea that giving increases the happiness. Even small acts of kindness make the difference. In a self-focused world, we should pay attention to others and contribute positively. Then we increase our rules or our success. The book covers essential points and provide practical steps for implementation without delving deeply into a single topic. Arnold integrates his principles with real-life anecdotes, providing context to the ideas. These principles are not just abstract concepts. They are the reflection of his life experiences. The real-life context makes the ideas more impactful to the reader. The book is suitable for anyone interested in developing personally and learning about the diverse success Arnold's career had, spanning in the 4 different fields that he performed. Most of the ideas in the book are important, although they are not really new. The quality philosophy can be expanded with the concept of being useful, which is summarized by some points. Everyone benefits from the contribution they do or they make to others, which is the main or the core message of the book. That is the responsibility to reciprocate. Contribution to others and being useful benefits everyone. The long run and the short run is aided by being useful and is a practical choice. And if we translate it to one quality philosophy term, it would be value added. And that's it for today's episode. I hope you enjoyed it and find it useful. If you did, don't forget to hit like, to share with family, with friends, with acquaintances, with your enemies. And I also appreciate all of your comments. I also appreciate all of your ratings in Amazon, in Goodreads, and in Thalia and Barnes and Nobles. And for my books, Life Quality Projects for Principles of Quality. And don't forget that we are coming back this year with a new book, The Quality Mindset. In the meantime, don't forget to hit the bell so that you get the notification for the next episode, and see you next week.